name's Kevin Anderson. I'm a senior lecturer here in the Department of Communication. I'm also adjunct faculty with the Film Studies program at the University of Massachusetts. And I teach a range of film studies and film production courses. And I personally like that mix. Over the years, I've actually started to integrate digital projects more and more in my more strict film studies courses. I think that's kind of in response to students' interests, but some of their final projects taking the form of, say, a video essay or a short documentary or even a short narrative is a really great way for them to kind of demonstrate the concepts that they're learning.
Hi, I'm Jay. I'm a BDIC film major, and I am a sophomore at UMass Amherst. Well, I was really interested in being a film major student. I've always known that that's what I wanted to do for the most part. So I was looking through the courses, and these are the basic ones I needed to take the more advanced courses. So I knew I had to take them. I was especially looking for classes with more of like a production focus, as instead of like a film theory focus. I really wanted to get hands-on experience.
Hey, I'm Brendan McCauley. I am a lecturer here, communication department at UMass Amherst, and formerly a PhD student here as well. For students who are looking to understand media, to study it, I feel like an essential part of that is learning how to make it, right? Understanding the entire other side of media, what's going on before it arrives to you, basically. I think that gives us a broader, deeper understanding of why media looks the way it does, acts the way it does, arrives to us in the way that it does. And giving students a kind of like hands-on experience with that process, I think really, it's enlightening, if nothing else, right? But also gives them some practical footing in the stuff that's constantly going on all around them all the time.
Hi, my name is George Adams. I'm a junior here at UMass, and I'm a creative direction major. Well, I had heard about Com 331, which I'm in, through friends and also just being around the communications department. And I heard that you get to make a short film every week, and it's right up my alley, so I thought, why not?
I think one of the biggest takeaways students get from taking production courses, we all consume a lot of visual media. And so, first of all, just a really good appreciation of how this stuff gets done. Because we often, and I see this in classes, even in 231, when I lecture about audio dubbing or lecture about lighting, and so many students are like, I had no idea so much work went into it. I'm like, absolutely. So yeah, just for their own, edification of understanding, digital media, there's that. But I think beyond that, being able to communicate effectively and persuasively using digital media is great.
I think the class I'm currently taking right now with Professor Anderson is perfect. It's probably the best film class I've taken so far here. Honestly, no complaints with it. We have like pop quizzes, so there's incentive to go. There's like mini class experience to do that sort of thing. He gives good examples. There's good like little projects he gives. And we have a big DIY project coming up at the end. So I'm pretty excited to do that and actually get some hands-on experience.
No one, either inside the classroom or outside of the classroom, is operating under perfect conditions. And so being responsive, being reflexive, and trusting the people you're working with to do the same, I think that's the biggest takeaway. If you leave with that kind of flexibility and confidence, then you'll be able to work with whatever equipment gets thrown at you.
I think Com 331 is a great way for students of all different levels and skill levels to kind of meet in the same place and work on portfolios and develop skills that you otherwise don't get to really work on in the rest of your education.
I do think these production classes can help students who are not seeking to work, or follow a career in the entertainment industry. A number of students who've gone on to work for state senators, like state government stuff, and they handle PR and things like that. One of our grads, Molly, became the PR person for Elizabeth Warren. And, that's a really kind of a prime example, but I stay in touch. I really make an effort to let students know upon graduation, like, keep in touch. Because I want to know what they're doing, but also to connect them to other people that are coming up. And a lot of those people are not working in the entertainment industry, but they're putting their production skills to work.
We're teaching you things you will use one way or another. And particularly when it comes to, even just basic sort of like video editing, like maybe in Premiere or somewhere else. We teach that in a way where this will work if you go on to be like an avant-garde filmmaker, or if you're just doing, YouTube makeup tutorials. You need these skills in both cases, right? So it's also useful, I think, for a lot of students in terms of what they're passionate about, what they're kind of culturally invested in, or even just what their hobbies are outside of any particular like job.
One specific thing I would love to add is a field school, like a documentary field school. And that's something I've toyed with, and the funding for that just we don't have, and it would take a lot of work to get something like that up and running, but that is something that I will try to do, especially with us in the process of trying to create a one-year master's program in digital media production. I think having a field school would be fantastic.
I think a lot of them are great introductions to film itself. A lot of them cover more basic material, especially at the intro level. There's some even like not truly film classes. Like I took a Southern Gothic and Francephobia film class last semester, and it was great. It was about different Southern filmmaking styles, mostly the horror genre. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. So if anyone's interested in taking film classes, even something film adjacent is definitely fun and worth your time.
I would like more mobility in terms of where and what can be filmed, right? It would be great to have a course that's structured in a way where maybe we got a whole day. We could set up a film crew and really like leave campus and go to other places and produce video there on site, maybe responding to different events.
The purpose of the class is really up to you. People can come in here and learn how to direct. They can learn how to kind of flex their acting skills. They can kind of stay behind the camera or really work on their camera shyness. You can work on media production for the sake of art, for the sake of marketing, for the sake of storytelling. It really is a multifaceted environment. So.